The Wizards taking on the Warriors. For the Washington Wizards, they're just above the 500 mark on the young season, 3-2, and hoping tonight can be the start of something big. Warriors, Wizards. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here in the NBA. No better insider than Shams Charania. Hey Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Dixon. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. And for the Wizards, they've got Kyle Kuzma. Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. Then it's Sarr, and it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot. Shams, we know former Wizards players have been on the rosters of 8 consecutive NBA championship teams. I mean, that is mind-boggling.
Well, maybe for Wizards fans, it gives them some familiar faces to root for deep in the playoffs. But listen, at the end of the day, the goal is for their team to make noise and for them to be on one of their deep runs in a not-so-distant future.
Koulibaly with it. He's guarded by Dixon. Koulibaly with it. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Here's Dixon. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Golden State moving it around. Inside, rejected by Brogdon. To the paint, here's Kuzma. Got a piece of it. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Green with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. Curry against Poole. Pass to Dixon. Shoots a 3. Rebound, Washington. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Here's Dixon after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Wiggins with some nice D.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Curry's shot is good.
Just a wizard with the ball. Look, Curry's creativity is just incredible.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. A nice shot by Dixon. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
You know, Shams, I don't know how many kids grow up thinking they're going to be an NBA insider. But clearly that is something that you probably thought about at one time or another. Did you think that was going to be your path?
Kevin, I knew at the age of 16 years old what I wanted to do, and this path I wanted to take an insider for the NBA because I loved playing basketball, I loved writing, and I had a genuine passion for transactions, for the behind-the-scenes stories. So to be able to tell that story to the fans, I feel like I am one of the fans. That's why I feel like I can relate to the fans, and so that's what inspired me mostly to take this career path that I've taken.
You're so connected. It is a pleasure reading you and hearing you.
Kevin, appreciate you so much, and just know the stories will keep coming.
And here is Poole. His last outing with 20 points. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
The mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
Here's Koulibaly. And good coming on the assist by Brogdon.
Nice ball movement there, delivered the pass right on time.
Curry passes to Dixon. Green breaking loose. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Poole after the made shot from Dixon. Here's Sarr. The Warriors pull it in. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Chatted with Brian Keefe. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
Thank you, David. Poole on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Koulibaly, no good. Warriors leading by 3. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And as the salary cap looks set to rise significantly, Shams, any major effects that you can anticipate?
It won't be like the year the Warriors signed KD. They're going to smooth the cap's numbers, and it's not going to spike quite the same. But these numbers will continue to get eye-popping when you think about player salary, and you have to keep in mind luxury tax and the new second apron that came into play with the collective bargaining agreement, and that will play a part in how teams build, not putting yourself in a restrictive position to continue to build winning organizations.
A lot of moving parts to contend with, but boy, a lot on the horizon. Now, here's Brogdon. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Dixon passes to Curry. A nice shot by Dixon. And 12 points for Smooth.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
For Washington, they won their last contest, that game against the Heat.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
At the line for Washington, Jordan Poole taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Poole with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Dixon. He's got 12. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist from
Dixon's got 14 points.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Brogdon kicks to Kuzma. Over Green. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And in last year's playoff, Shams, we did see a lot of players injured and unable to play. What are some of the solutions that may be being talked about that you hear about?
People certainly ask if this is the result of the 65-game rule. Is it the more physical play? Is it the consequences of the regular season, the league is going to take a wait-and-see approach to determine if this is an issue they have to fix. But they do love the results of what this has brought as far as player availability moving forward.
Yeah, they do seem sold on that 65 number, don't they?
100%. And at the end of the day, some of these injuries are flukish. There's a lot of, obviously, lower body injuries, and you can't measure that. I think the league is going to want to see more data over the next 5 to 10 years to really determine, does this rule impact the game and impact injuries?
And Washington going with a whole new group here. Different look here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Anderson comes in for Green. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's Dixon, defended by Butler. Here's Kuminga. Here's Looney, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Bagley the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Dixon, defended by Butler. The baseline J. Valanciunas grabs the board.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Not loose. Passes it to Kispert. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Bay. The 3. He can't get it to go. Warriors leading by 5. Here's Dixon, 16 points for him. And it's Schroeder in the corner. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big payments.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Dixon. And Washington has possession. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Bay. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Kyle Anderson.
Second team.
And Bay really understands how to draw fouls. Fantastic at getting defenders to overcommit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Podziemski's checked in.